I'm Rebecca Hicks. I'm the creator of Little Vampires. Welcome to Monsterdale.
Tell us a little bit about the book.
This is how I got started doing this crazy career of independent artist. The Little Vampires try to be big and fierce, and they fail spectacularly at it, but they always wind up happy. And so these little 6-inch tall vampires, I self-published this book, and people responded so well to it that I decided to keep playing in their world. Started a webcomic 5 years ago, and here I am, just telling people about Monsterdale and welcoming them to the world of my little monsters.
So, what else are you selling here?
Oh my gosh, I sell my artwork. These are two of my more popular prints. As you can tell, I love monsters. But I think what I'm most known for is this fabulous mug, because I am not alone in my hatred of mornings. There are many other people in this world who are not morning people like me and like my little vampires. Books, the collections of the comic. And very proud of our Wolfie plush.
Those are really cute.
Thank you, and now he's so fluffy!
It's a good idea to have like merch too, because like even if people don't know your book, they at least know they could like get into that mug.
Yeah, exactly. And I learned the greatest piece of advice from other web cartoonists who told me, when you do merchandise that is something that can appeal to everybody, even if they don't know your comic. And it's been great. It's what allows me to keep being an independent artist doing this kind of work.
Hi, my name is Terrence Anthony. I'm the writer and creator of Protege, an action thriller black and white comic book that came out earlier in the year. Had a pretty successful Kickstarter and was able to fund the trade paperback version here.
Right, tell us about it.
Oh, so Protege is about an over-the-hill, kind of James Bondish operative named Coltrane Wallace, who's about to retire. Should have retired years ago. He's got some serious health issues, and of course his last job goes terribly wrong, and he's forced to form a very complicated partnership with this young female assassin. Her code name is Alumet. There she is there with explosions in her gun and everything, looking action-packed. And yeah, there's a lot of action, some conspiracy, some high-tech gadgets, that kind of thing. But it's really about the characters and sort of this relationship they have to form in between all the gunfights and explosions and stuff.
So you like a spy movie fan?
I am a big spy movie fan, a big action movie fan. I remember as a kid, really being influenced by like the old 80s, Lethal Weapon, those guys, and George Hill movies, like just Seven Samurai is one of my favorite movies of all time. I really, just love action that has real strong characters and relationships in it.
So, what's your favorite spy movie?
Favorite, I'd say the Bourne movies, the first 3 Bourne movies right now are really the ones that I rewatch whenever I can. I think they really did a good job of mixing up politics, action, and really strong character arcs. And so yeah, those are kind of the blueprint I go by right now with spy stuff.
And we're rolling.
Okay, cool. Well, my name is Kat Rocha. I am the owner of 01 Publishing, a San Diego-based publishing company that puts out the finest in science fiction, fantasy, and horror books, both graphic novels and prose. Here you can see our catalog of books that are out currently. This is Utopia. It's a cyberpunk noir story about futuristic drug culture. Then we have Crazy Mary, which is a futuristic action government conspiracy story where you're following Mary, an ex-military mercenary, and what's going on with her. We then have our latest book, World War Kaiju.
Whoa.
Huh?
I said, whoa.
Yeah, definitely. This just came out in September. And the premise is, what if Dr. Strangelove had created Godzilla? And our last book, Whispers from the Abyss, is our prose anthology. It's a collection of short stories all based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft, or inspired by, I should say. So, what else can I tell you?
That's a really nice mix of genres. Like you have sci-fi, you have what do you call it? You have sort of noir, cyberpunk, some Lovecraft.
Yeah, we want to try to cater to as many different people who love science fiction, fantasy, and horror as possible. Online we have many digital books, such as The Revelations of Zhang by John Foltz, and that is a quill and sorcery book series.
Quill and sorcery.
Quill and sorcery.
What does that mean?
Not sword, because the pen is mightier than the sword.
Ooh.
So I will leave it to you to explore that. Actually, Whispers from the Abyss started off as a online exclusive anthology, and it did so well we decided to print it. And currently we're having an open call for submissions. So writers out there, if you have a story, especially horror, in the Lovecraft theme, please send it our way. Go to 01publishing.com for more details. We do pay. It is a paying gig.
Hi, I'm J.K. Woodward. I'm a comic book illustrator. I've been working primarily with IDW for the last 10 years, though I have done some on and off Marvel work. Mostly known as the Star Trek guy. I do a lot of Star Trek work. I most recently finished City on the Edge of Forever. We took Harlan Ellison's original script as he had imagined it back in the day and turned it into a 5-issue miniseries, which was pretty exciting to actually work with Harlan Ellison. Before that, I did a crossover that got some attention. It was the Star Trek Doctor Who crossover. I did the painting on that. And currently, right now, what I'm doing here is commission some Rocket Raccoon.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's about it. I should mention I worked on Fallen Angel too. That's where I got my start. I worked with Peter David on his own private property, Fallen Angel, for about 3 years.
Nice.
It was fun. Yeah.
Is this some of your art?
Yes, it is. For free. And I actually have some original pages from City on the Edge of Forever over there as well.